Welcome, America. My name is Henry, and as you know, all across the country there's an epidemic of DWIs. I myself have been charged with DWI, and all my privilege has been taken away. I travel every day by foot, by train, by bus, and by foot again just to get to work. It is a very hard challenge, but it's part of the consequences that everybody must face. Now, usually when you get convicted of a DWI crime, everything's done, the lawyers are all set, the fines are all paid, but nobody talks about the aftermath, the things that the person must go through after they have lost their privileges in driving. So, I want to cause awareness out of my consequences that I'm going through. I want to show people that, we need to do something about it. So I came up with the S.T.O.P challenge. The S.T.O.P challenge basically is just a way for you to get to work for one day without having to use your vehicle. I mean, you can walk, you can use public transportation, you can hitchhike. I don't recommend it. Skateboard, bicycle, whatever it is. The S.T.O.P challenge basically stands for start thinking of your privileges. And that's what I want you to do today, America. So what I want you to do is I invite you today, America, to take the S.T.O.P challenge with us and post your videos and see if you were able to survive one day without those car keys. Right, now it's recording. Let's roll. Alright, let's get going. I usually don't have company on this road trip, but today I guess I will. The first step of getting to work is you have to walk to the train station. The train station is about 25 minutes from here. So, let's go. It's usually colder than this. I usually walk when -degree weather, or if it's snowing, raining, whatever it is. You gotta get to work, you gotta get to work. Come on, another 20 minutes to go. You gotta be able to make that 4:43 train. So you gotta leave at 4:10. You should get there about 4:35. So you got about 5 minutes to get your tickets or a metro card, whatever you needed for the bus. And then there you go. Most of the time the train is on time, but sometimes when the weather is bad, it's delayed. So you gotta make other arrangements, take another bus or make it work another way. But yeah, you gotta keep moving. Whew, it's a little cold tonight. So you can see it's only 4:20 in the morning. You see the moon is still out there. Well, everybody's sleeping. I'm trying to get my ass to work. Excuse me, butt. You gotta be careful when you're walking out here. You don't know what kind of weirdos are out. Anybody can hit you with a car, run you over. You just gotta watch your back. Coffee's on me. Now usually I order gas about crossing the intersection like that, but it's like 4:15, 4:20 right now. There's no real cars on the road, so. Alright, trying to cross the intersection. This is where I usually would put out my finger and hit your ride, but nobody in my mind can stop it or pick you up. Plus, hitchhiking is not really safe. But if you're doing a challenge, if you think hitchhiking might work for you, go ahead. It all depends on what part of the country you're taking a challenge from. I'm hoping this will go statewide. You can't walk on the sidewalks because it's all ice, nothing is clear. So you gotta take your chances on the road. We're getting there. Woo. A little nippy. We're almost halfway there, so it's not so bad. So basically, once you get to the train station, you catch a train to Mineola, and then you take the N23 to Port Washington, and then from there you get out near the job, and then you walk another half an hour. It's interesting. We won't do the whole journey, but I'll show you bits and pieces. So. Yeah. It was so cold out here. I was wearing gloves, and I thought I had frostbite on one of my fingers, like this one over here. It must have been like -5 degrees. So I'm walking all the way from Hicksville to my house. I was in 25 minutes, and the first thing I did, because it couldn't feel my finger, is I took off my glove and I put my finger right on the heater itself. That is the dumbest thing I have ever done in my life. As soon as I touched the heater, my finger got hot. It felt like it was burning, like pain. I couldn't get it to stop. I felt like I wanted to chop on my finger. It took me like 10 to 15 minutes for the finger to go back to normal. But it was crucial pain. I learned one thing: never do that again. You gotta, ease your body into that kind of temperature. But I felt like my finger was gonna fall off. To work. Usually this time that it's taking me to walk to the train station, I would have been in my job already. It's about half an hour to get to my job. We're close to it. This is one of my favorite places to walk by. They got this beautiful display. They always got nice lights. I like the whole setup. If you're looking for decor place, a wedding place, and a DJ, this is a cool place. This is one of my favorite parts of this walk. Pretty. I don't know what this place is, but I guess it must be some kind of wedding catering hall. I love that water fountain. We're getting there. We're getting close. Now, this last year, this winter season has been nothing but snow. Every other day it's snowing out here. So it's kind of hard to get to work. But if you want to get paid, you got to show up. Doesn't send you the paycheck at home for staying home. A lot of black guys out here, as you see, you can easily fall and hurt yourself. Look at all that snow, man. Funny when you're walking out here, all you have time to do is just think about all the stuff you have to take care of. It's just you definitely you get a lot of time to think for yourself. You know, it's kind of refreshing in a way, but you know, you also think of the punishment and the thing that you're going through. You know, you don't have a vehicle and you gotta figure out how to get around and stuff like that. So. This makes you think like you can't take your privileges for granted, you know. So this is a lesson well learned, and you know, I will see it all the way through the end. But the whole point of this is don't give up. You know, you can definitely get to work. You can make your life still work. You can do whatever you want. Just because you don't have a vehicle doesn't make you any less of a person. It just makes it more difficult for you to get around, especially when you're in an area where a car is required for you to get anywhere you need to go. So, but it's all about keeping the struggle, right? You're getting close. I see the train station. Now let me tell you about this train station, man. There's a lot of drunks and winos, so there's always danger that, you know, something might pop off. I mean, one time there was this guy calling this girl out, "Oh, you're such a hooker," blah, 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 this, that, and the other. And I guess it was a crackhead, and the other girl was a crackhead and had a boyfriend, and it was just crazy. So, you know, you always gotta stay alert. You know, even though you have your headphones on, you gotta be able to listen to what's around you, or you could really get hurt. Alright, usually I'm not a coffee drinker, but I'm assuming if you were a coffee drinker, you would stop a bunch of noise to get something hot. I'm not really like that, so I usually consider my journey. I look at my ticket, and I'm going to the waiting room and train it up to Pop Hill. Okay, so you walk here, then after that you gotta take a train to Mineola, and then to get on a bus. And then when you get out of the bus, you walk another half hour, and then you're at work. It's very fun. Now this is the, if you take a wide shot over here, you can see this is the waiting room, and the kind of people you gotta look forward to hang out with. So it's very interesting. Alright. We're going to go up to the platform. Our battery's almost dead, which actually worked out perfectly because we were actually here. See? Yeah, this is the History train station. I know it well, too well. I had a little bit of low battery problem. We'll edit all that out. Like I said, it's been a very cold winter, so some people, you know, you become aware how many homeless people are around here in Long Island. You really notice until, you know, you actually see them, because most of the time you're too busy driving by them, or you don't recognize really any of them. But if you see over here, most of these guys are trying to stay warm. What can I do out here? So, that's how it is. And then of course, there are the people waiting for the train and stuff. Anyway, so we should just get our ticket. Go for a train ride. We got a bus and a train and a bus to go, and then another walk, and then we'll work. All right.
Please watch your step.
We're not going to show you all to you, but this is going to make you talk. I guess the walking is the hardest, and I'm waiting for my transportation. Sometimes it takes like 10, 15 minutes to get there, sometimes a half an hour, sometimes it just drove by you. I had this bus just drove by, I was like, what the hell?
Please keep feet and personal items away from sides. Please watch your step. Face forward at all times while on a walk. Attend to small children.
Now usually we shoot this on like Monday through Friday, but since it's Saturday, it's dead out here. There's really nobody here, so we work and stuff. So it takes a while. This way is sitting in the way because after a time, you're like, oh man, you sort of relax, but you don't want to sit in those chairs, they're too low. So I like this one because if you're holding a bag like this, you just sit and actually your bag just holds on. It just falls right off and you don't have to take it off. So you eventually gotta get up to take the train. So, but yeah, that's just one part of my day and stuff like that of trying to get to work and among other things. I mean, every now and then I get a ride here and there, or call one of my friends, or but most of the time this is a struggle. I mean, this is some of the consequences that come with the the actions that you take, the choices that you make. So I guess driving is a privilege, not a right. I just never understood that when I was younger. But as I go through this more and more, I see that you can't take things for granted, and I learn from mistakes. Things happen. It's part of life. We're all human. Nobody's perfect. But it's how you deal with those mistakes that make you and define who you are. So don't ever give up. And let's get this stop challenge going across the country. Good luck to you.